What's up, guys? It's Gabrielle here. I'm about to do a room tour, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This is what we're looking at today. So first, this is obviously my bed, which is kind of the focal point of the room, right in the middle. This was custom made. Me and my dad built this frame underneath the mattress with silk. And then this is obviously my oversized comforter. I just put on white sheets. That's my sister. So now for coming right here, we have my nightstand. This is where my chargers are. This is obviously mirrored. This was from some place, forgot the name of it, but it was nice. It's a nice thing, whatever. This is a lamp I got for Christmas. It's a very beautiful jewels. I love it still so much, and it matches obviously the mirrored theme. Over here I have a picture of my 17th birthday party and well, 2 Polaroids from that. I have a candle over there, sun-drenched linen, and a water. And if we move over here to this first side on my wall, I have a clock I got as a gift. This is Hikkat. And then I have some photos which I've had up here for a really long time. And then there's my communion certificate. Across, obviously, another little. So over here is my calendar. Me and my sister DIY'd this. So I've been making all them once and then putting all my dates. I do have to put on here that I have a job interview Wednesday. That's a big deal. And so yeah, and then over here we have my mirror, which is where the video started. This is a drawing I did of myself. How realistic. Lily. And then I have a little quote I made for myself after I was down. And I have some photos up here of my loved ones that have passed. And then over here we come to the next wall. Well, actually we should start down here. This is my CD player that I have all of my collection here. Some really good CDs, which I've collected over the years, and some night lights here. And then this is my closet. I have the biggest closet in the house.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I have the biggest closet.
No, mine is still bigger. So I do want to show a couple pieces in here. First of all, this is my daily bag by Verified. I got this like 1 or 2 years ago now with my own money. That and my microphone, my SM58, were my biggest purchases yet. Anyways, and then over here, and then I have some other bags. And then over here, just some trinkets, jewelry boxes, all my drawers, and then heels, shoes, bathing suits, and then some, dresses, jeans, coats. And then this is a bag that was made by my avó for a birthday gift, knitted. And here are my curtains. Over here in this corner we have my suitcase, because we are going on a trip soon. And then that's like Santa Claus hat. And then I had a fish in there, but obviously not now. Salsa. Yeah, salsa. Like I said, these are my curtains. This is what my windows look like. Still have Easter decorations up. Over here, this is my vanity, and I wanted to do room tour because I just organized this. So I went through everything. This was like all crowded, but now it's nice and clean.
I organized everything in my room.
No, you don't. Yeah. I got this for a Christmas gift as well. This was like for a salon, so it's like custom made for a salon. That's why we have over here things holding like hot tools and stuff, and also a locked drawer. But yeah, anyway, so I'll start on the shelf. We have my ducky here, which I love. I got it from TJ Maxx. And I have this beautiful butterfly that we got in Lynchburg.
What?
From a Mexican restaurant.
I got that as a present from Daddy. You stole it from me.
No, well, that came in the meal of the Mexican restaurant.
No. Oh, yeah.
So then I have my ATM here, which Lily gifted to me as a Christmas present.
What did? Oh, yeah.
And I put some of my money in there for savings. And then over here we have, my neighbor drew me this for my birthday, some lily flowers. I have a bunch of Polaroids in here. A little box here that's a music box, and then I have my flower headband from my 17th birthday party, where we made flower crowns. And then over here I have some jewelry, watches. Lily's playing with my really big earrings.
I look so pretty in them.
And then I have my car keys hanging over here. This is Mr. Pooper Bomb Jr. Don't ask what happened to the other ones, but he sprays and keeps my room nice. I'm not gonna go over what's in the locked drawer because this is locked for a reason. Over here is where I keep my hair and some of my body stuff, but you'll see that some of this is out here. It's because me and my dad are gonna put in a shelf here since there's so much room, and I'm gonna be able to fit those things in there. But for right now, they're just sitting out. I also have my trash can over here and this freaking song. So then we come over here, we have some of my more fancier perfumes, a bunch of designer ones. This is Honey by Kim Kardashian, which no one talks about, but I want to get more of. I have it displayed, and then Versace in the corner. And then these are like, this is a jewelry holder. Lily, shh! And back to what I was saying, my jewelry holder here, it was designed in India, but I'm not exactly sure the exact brand. But it's obviously a little like cheetah or jaguar holding my jewelry. This is nice metal. And then I have all of my bigger earrings in here, which I've collected over the years. I wear like these hoops a lot, and then I have like shell ones in here. I have a lot of gold earrings because I wear all gold jewelry. And then over here I have my makeup bag, which doesn't just have makeup in it because I wanted to put my essentials out without crowding my desk. So I just put like some deodorant and skincare stuff. I have my MJ, and then I have like actual makeup down in there, which includes like my Tom Ford palette and Dior, stuff like that, just designer makeups. And like I said, over here is where I hold my Hot Tools. I'm not sure. Yeah, these I don't use a lot. I don't ever use heat on my hair, but they're there. And then I have a brush. Okay, unfortunately I got cut off there because my phone died, but we're back. And as I was saying, I have another hairbrush in here when I'm not using my MJ. I also have a detangling brush somewhere in here, which is shaped like a fish. I got it from Zara and I love it. And then over here is a little roll, whatever it's called. And then here in my drawer, which I organized, I have, starting here, a little thing with some secret stuff, and then some other special stuff. And then over here we have claw clips, and then underneath there's some ribbons and sparkly clips. And then over here I have two lip things. This one is like a lip mask, and it's cookie dough, and then this is honey, and it's like a lip balm. And I have a nail filer. These two are like medicational things for myself. This is for scars, and this for like, you know, other things. And then all around here I have my essential oils, which I have a nice collection of. So like there's some florals. This is a tuberose, and then there's like lavender, flower, aromatic, I guess, or like natural ones. I don't know. And there's plumeria. Like I have all different types in there. And as well as I also have a jasmine somewhere in there, which is like my favorite. And then over here I have some little Scentsy thingies I get from my tia, who works with Scentsy, so she gives me some samples sometimes. And then over here is some clips, nail filer, like these for my eyebrows since I have really thick eyebrows. And then back there is some nail polish. All around here are my samples, my perfume samples. I have a bunch from Republica, and then I have some designer ones like Tiffany & Co. Tom Ford is in there, which I got for my kit. And then I have like Gucci back there and stuff. And I do want to say that everyone talks about how like this one back here is really good. I don't like it at all. Anyways, but this big thing here is a Victoria's Secret bag where I keep some of my old makeup or like some of my other makeup that I just don't use, so I keep it in there. Yeah, and that's pretty much all for my desk. Oh, I also have this mirror here, which I got the idea for it in Mexico because I found that in the hotel room where it was. I loved the way I could zoom in on myself and see myself really closely, and like all of the little stuff. And this also of course lights up here, so I got it installed on this desk, and now I can do the same thing and see myself. And then over here is my laundry basket with a bunch of clothes hanging out. Anyways, I got that. I think this was also, no, this is from Vietnam, so it's like weaved there. And then I have this chair, which I also got from TJ. I got like pretty much everything from TJ Maxx. I'm not sure what company made this, but it's nice leather, and of course it spins. It doesn't open like a traditional ottoman, but it's nice. A little like off-white, kind of yellowish. For my like bedding decorations go or whatever, I have this really big long body pillow, which I got a long time ago, and then I have this little lavender scented pillow, which I like to smell or like take with me on trips because it smells just like lavender. And then back here I have Mamunta, which is Hawaiian for fat, and I got this stuffed animal on Amazon. He's like tear it apart because I've had him for a long time, but I just love seals, especially the way they look. And they're like this, like fat, and it's just funny. And then back here I have some more blankets. I have a, I don't know what mommy did with my, I have like a blanket that has like a cheetah on it. It's really pretty. But this is a scarf I've gotten, or I've had for a really long time. And it has Paris, like the Eiffel Tower on it. And it means a lot to me, so I like to keep it back there. And yeah. And then moving up on this wall, I have my Greek flag, Portugal, and then Lithuania. So Greece, Portugal, Lithuania. And these are my nationalities. Mainly I'm Portuguese, but then there's Greek and then Lithuanian. So I like to keep them all displayed. Of course, Portugal in the middle. Just to kind of like, you know, represent, gotta represent, you know. Up here is my fan slash light, but I never turn this light on. I only ever use that lamp because this is so bright. And it does have a speaker, so you can connect to it and stuff, but I only use it for the fan because I hate going on my phone and doing all that stuff. That's why I mainly use my CDs and my phone, and I love collecting CDs. But yeah, that is all for my room tour pretty much. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more content like this, let me know. But yeah, thank you, bye.